Hey, I'm Mal. That's Nick.
I'm Nick.
And you're watching Worth the Watch, where we tell you if a film or TV show is
Worth the watch.
So this time around, we're going to be talking about season 3 of The Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I feel like one problem I had with this season, even though overall I think it was a good season, and I think the Star Wars community is just being the Star Wars community and hating on it for no reason, is that, there's so much shit in there that there was just, so much risk, but yeah, at the end of the day, nothing really happened, if that makes sense. Especially in the finale. Mm-hmm. The only, really, bad thing that we got this season was Paz Vizsla died. You know who that is, right?
So, who?
Paz Vizsla. The Mandalorian names were hard.
Oh, the Mandalorian?
Yeah, the minigun guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the only thing that we really
That was
got...
sad.
Yeah, and it was. That one hit for real.
Yeah.
But, to me, that was the only thing that, really felt to me like it was actually, it actually hurt, you know?
Mm-hmm. This is the way.
This is the way, indeed. But, there was just so much, setup. Well, the first episode was just, the first episode. That one wasn't too bad. But then you have, for example, the pirates came in the episode, The Pirate. And there was just, nothing... nothing came from it.
We didn't gain anything.
We just watched them, go off.
It was just a filler.
Yeah, and that's okay, in my opinion, for this show. Because at the end of the day, it's just Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, world building. That's what it is. They're just expanding the world and they're trying to expand it, which is fine with me.
Yeah.
But my thing is, and the problem I have is that, because filler's okay. I don't mind filler. I'm a fucking anime fan. Filler's just part of it. But there's just, so much risk, right? So much was, trying to happen and just not enough for me, at least. We didn't lose enough. That's the only problem I really have. Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
It does. I get what you're saying.
To me, this season felt like a flex season. They were just look at everything the Mandalorians can do. They're so fucking cool. And they are. Don't get me wrong. I could watch them fly around entire season.
I was going to say that just the episode that I just watched, the finale, was, so action-packed. I love the fight scenes. I love the flying scenes. It all looked really great. Yeah. And, I feel like we haven't seen much. Like you said, it's just a flex. Because we haven't seen, much on what they,
did, especially as a group.
Yeah, as a group.
Yeah.
So it was really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing Bo-Katan go crazy.
Bo-Katan is badass.
Yeah, she is.
Or Bo-Katan, I guess.
Bo-Katan.
Also, I 100% mentioned Paz Vizsla died. Mm-hmm. And no, didn't say anything about spoilers or anything. But it's definitely going to be spoiler filled. We're just going to be talking Star Wars.
Okay, that's cool.
As y'all know, or maybe y'all don't know, Star Wars, I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
So that's why, you've seen almost everything live action, but nothing animated. No Clone Wars, no Rebels.
No Clone Wars, no Rebels.
Is there anything else animated? I'm forgetting. There's the one that I don't have any.
The Bad Batch.
Bad Batch, no, yeah, you don't watch any of that. Mm-mm. So as a person who hasn't seen it, even though Bo-Katan was in season 2, we saw a lot more of her from this season. We saw Mandalorian this season, so this is your introduction to Bo-Katan. This is your introduction to Mandalore, which kind of sucks because in the shows we saw Mandalore at its top.
Yeah, I really need to watch it.
You really do, yeah.
I only know the fall of it, or just
right, exactly. You only see the aftermath.
Exactly. I can't picture what it was like.
Dude,
before.
It goes crazy, bro. Yeah, the Mandalorian. It's always just been something and not as in the show, but as the people, the Mandalorian, plural. It's just something that's so it's just so badass to me. They're so cool.
Their culture and everything.
Yeah, everything is just so interesting to me. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you need to watch it. The Siege of Mandalore.
Yeah.
Unforgettable, bro.
Was Bo-Katan was she? You seen a lot of her in the Clone Wars?
Not a lot, but definitely enough to where you can see why there are still fans from her, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Definitely showing up,
I'm definitely just from not seeing the animated series at all, just seeing her, I guess, get reintroduced into
live action.
Yeah, it was she's.
I love Katie Sackhoff, bro. Yeah. She's so badass.
Her character is dope.
Yeah, but as someone who hasn't watched any of that shit, Yeah, just like how was it? Like, did you feel like I was talking to our buddy Devin about this because him and I were like conversating while Nick was watching it. Hopefully, we weren't too loud.
Nah.
But him and I were talking about like because he's like, well, I can't watch Star Wars because I'm not gonna sit through like, like I couldn't watch The Mandalorian because I'm not gonna sit through all this shit. And I was telling him that in my opinion, I think they do a very good job of like, I don't want to say rewarding, but like they do a really good job of like showing like enough to where the people who have watched everything Star Wars can pick up on shit.
Yeah, 100%.
But people like you who haven't watched the animated, like, don't feel left out at the same time.
I don't. There's some things where I'm like, that I know of. Like, for example, Cad Bane.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
from the Book of Boba Fett?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I knew of him. I just don't know much about him.
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
That's the thing is, like, I know the characters.
Yeah.
I just don't know, much about them.
Yeah.
Like, or what they do.
And I really hope that this helps bring people to go watch it, because like there's a reason why they're bringing these characters back.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like,
I feel like there's big plans for
like whenever I the Mandalorian season 1 came out, I would have never expected them to bring back Bo-Katan. I was expecting them to bring back Sabine, maybe just because like that little tease at the end of Rebels. No spoilers, but I mean you kind of know a little bit because of the Ahsoka trailer. But like, I was really excited to see Sabine this season, but we didn't. But like, yeah, like Bo-Katan would have never bring back Cad Bane in Book of Boba Fett. Never would have thought that happened. So like, there's a reason why they're bringing these characters back, because they're loved characters.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but no, like, to answer your question, I don't feel left out.
Good.
There's definitely some things that I don't know.
Right, of course.
Some characters I may not know, but they definitely do a good job at keeping people who haven't seen those series like we don't feel left out, I guess you can say.
So going on to this season alone, did you like it? Did you not like it? There's a lot of both hate and like not hate at the same time. Critics like some things, fans like some other things. So
I enjoyed all of it,
really?
Honestly.
Yeah.
I did. Even like the what people think are boring episodes, or I found them very interesting.
I agree.
So,
because I mean, I remember the first episode came out, and like IGN gave it like a top rating. They gave it like an 8 or something like that. And I looked in the comments, everyone was like, "Nah, fucking episode is boring."
Yeah, right.
I was like, "What the fuck, bro? I loved that episode."
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I'm like, like if y'all watch our like other reviews and stuff where we like just talk movies, I am like kind of a hard critic. So don't get me wrong, because because I mean it was because I study it, so I see things that like other people don't. Yeah, and it's all we talk about in class too, is like how our professors have ruined movies for us. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to Star Wars, I am 100% biased. Like, right. I can't help it. Like, this is my childhood. I literally have a tattoo of fucking Obi-Wan from Rebels. Like, with a quote from Rebels, I mean. So it's like, in Auschwitz, So, yeah, so I don't want to like spend too much time on each episode. But like I said, the first episode I really liked, even though it felt a little like they were definitely setting up.
Yeah, they're setting up for the season. It's an introduction. It's like,
Yeah, like,
they gotta
bring their characters back.
Exactly. Can't just, hop right back into it.
No, not. I mean,
you could, but
it was funny because I had my own Disney Plus account, and then I stopped paying for it, and we just have like a family one now. And I accidentally started on season 1 because I watched the other 2. Mm-hmm. And season 1, first thing I do is show how badass fucking Din Djarin is.
Yeah.
Okay, so episode 2 where he like goes to Mandalorian stuff.
Oh yeah, and like sees the
like,
state that it's in and everything.
And, like he fucking gets like not trapped, but like gets like kidnapped, and then fucking homegirl has to go and save him. Bo-Katan. That's whenever I was like, holy shit, she's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
And I knew she was already cool. Like I knew she was a badass, but like, damn, she's a fucking badass.
That was a really good episode. I like that one a lot too.
Yeah. And then the critics like IGN didn't fucking like this one. And that's whenever I went in the comments, everyone was like, "You're fucking crazy! Like this was way better than the first episode," which I agree doesn't make the first episode a bad episode.
No, it doesn't make at all. No, at all.
But yeah, and then, all right, the controversial one, chapter 3, bro.
What was that one about again?
That was the one on Coruscant with the scientist. Remember, it was like that's fucking. Remember when we showing the recap for the season finale, and you're like, I hate that bitch.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
episode.
Yeah.
Did you like that episode?
I did.
Really?
Yeah.
I did too, actually. Don't get me wrong. Like the entire time, I was like enjoying it, but I was also like, why do we give a shit?
Yeah.
Like what? Like I was more intrigued as to why they were showing us this.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
It was just kind of random.
yeah.
I feel like, and we didn't see
them again. I mean, we saw her again.
like once.
Yeah, once or twice.
Did we see Mando at all during that episode?
Yeah, a little
Maybe
bit.
like once or twice.
Yeah, I think that was whenever, you know, the guy he talked to at the very end, the rebel, the pilot, the Asian dude. Yeah, I think that was the episode whenever he went down there and was like, "We have a." Oh no, that's whenever fucking Bo-Katan goes back. When they go back to the Mandalorian, and he's like, she's like, "You're one of us now. Like this is the way." And then
yeah. Okay, and she like saved him.
That was the episode afterwards. Yeah, so she like becomes part of them and like doesn't take off her helmet again and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, I remember now.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so like it's kind of weird because even now, like finishing the season, I'm like, okay, I get that they wanted to show. I don't know her name still, but like the bitch that we hate. Yeah. I get why they wanted to show like. Because the whole time you're supposed to be, like, suspicious of her.
Right.
You're supposed to be, like, is she actually good again? Or she's just bullshitting us? And she was bullshitting us. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I can't remember. I think I did actually, like, fall for it. I was like, maybe she isn't bad.
I fell for it a little bit. Yeah. I don't lie.
And I get why they showed it a little bit. You know, they were trying to show, like, hey, look how shit the rebellion or, like, the new republic is. And that's why the First Order... like from the sequels, that's how they came into power so fast. And I get it. I do. I get why they wanted to show it. It's really just like this show is not only just like amazing, like Star Wars content that we're getting, but it's also Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau trying to fix the fuck ups that the sequels did. You know, it's like they're really just trying. Like if you watch Bad Batch 2, like they're really trying to make how Palpatine returned and how he cloned himself and stuff like that makes sense. It's fucking, I don't know, it's insane how they're doing it. Okay. So we said like episode 1, like episode 2, like episode 3, the most controversial one, the foundling, whenever the son gets taken and they all go like, fucking, you know?
It's been some weeks, bro.
It's been some weeks, but remember whenever like Paz Vizsla's kid gets taken and they all have to go fight like that big like
the big
like
bird's nest or whatever.
Yeah,
okay.
That's a great episode. That was whenever I saw them all flying, and like I just always think to myself, dude, I could watch them fly around all fucking day.
All day, yeah.
They're so fucking cool. Like it's really like I said earlier, like they're just flexing. They'd be like, look at what the fucking Mandalorians like do. Like this is what they do. You know. So yeah, you like it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's really good.
It was.
That's also when we fucking saw Seb, but you don't know who that is. Like that cat dude almost.
Cat dude?
You know that cat dude? Okay, never mind. You don't remember. It's okay. For us, it was a big deal. The rebels.
Sorry.
Okay, so we watched. So the pirate. The pirate also got a lot of controversy.
Is this the one where they came to Navarro and we're
like fighting the fucking pirates
trying to get in the school?
School.
Yeah, the little school. You know, those 3 pirates.
No, that was the very first episode.
Was it?
Yeah.
The fuck?
But the pirate. That's when they came back.
Oh, okay. This is when they came back.
Yes,
they were
yes.
fighting in the. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, in the air and shit. And
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Thoughts?
I liked it.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I did too, but this one also was very controversial. And this is why. I'll tell you why. At least what I saw. A lot of people were saying they didn't like it because the pirates again felt like filler. Because like they make it seem like such a big deal, and at the end of the day. Like nothing happened. Like they won like very easily. But and me just saying that right now, kind of not reminds me, but like shows a little bit how fucking the whole point of this fucking season is the rebuilding of Mandalore, and we knew that from the beginning. From the end of season 2, like we knew that was gonna be the case. We just didn't know Grogu was gonna be in there because he got separated. But like. So I think like yeah, it was kind of a little like bullshit that everything that was like not high, but like all these high stakes, like they didn't really like ended up coming out perfectly fine. But at the same time, it's supposed to, in my opinion at least, it's supposed to show how together they're so much stronger. Like how when the Mandalorian come together, they're just like badass, like they're unstoppable, which is true. And that's something that Bo-Katan even says in a later episode. She literally says, what did she say?
In the last episode, right? We're stronger together.
Yeah, and she was like the only people that stop Mandalorian are each other, which is I mean, again, like you haven't seen the show, so you really like don't know exactly what she's referring to, but like that's why again. Well, like people who like me who have watched all the shows, all the cartoons and stuff, that shit, for me it's like, oh shit, like she's talking about these specific times, probably on top of other shit. But for you guys, it's just like y'all can imagine it. Yeah, you're like, oh shit, okay.
Just gather an idea from these episodes.
Right, exactly. But anyways, so the next very much felt like a filler. Like there was almost no reason for this.
Is this the one?
This is the one with Jack Black and
Lizzo?
Lizzo, yeah.
This is probably my least favorite. I'm not saying I didn't like it. I enjoyed it. Like, weirdly, I enjoyed it. I was kind of questioning it the whole time, but you?
I just remember like seeing Jack Black and Lizzo, and it was also the same day that Mario the Mario movie came out.
Was it?
Yeah, so I was like, okay, well, one, I'm fucking watching Jack Black twice today. and two, I was just like, oh, why the fuck is Jack Black and Lizzo fucking a king and queen of a fucking thing?
I know, it was so random.
Yeah, it's just so funny. I mean, like, what are you going to do, like.
Yeah.
I think it was just cool seeing, like Bo-Katan and, Din Djarin just, like, doing their thing, just like being badass, and it was really cool seeing that guy at the end be like still like following the separatist, being like Dooku was right and shit like that. Like that was really cool, like them mentioning going back all the way there. And then the fight at the end of the episode between whatever that dude's name is, who I can't remember, Bo-Katan, how she like fought him to become the leader again.
Oh, the leader of the other...
Yeah, the other group. Of like Bo-Katan's like old group.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember his name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That was like...
You like that fight scene?
Yeah. Axe. Was it not Axe?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, I don't remember. So, but anyways, yeah, that fight scene was fucking dope. Again, doing the whole... I remember seeing that fight and being... Like, I literally took out my phone and texted my brother like, hey, Bo-Katan's such a badass. And he was like, oh, I need to fucking watch it, And we didn't actually talk about this in the episode prior, the pirate one, where the armorer tells Bo-Katan to take off her helmet. Yeah, it's like you're the bridge.
Was that in this episode?
That was the episode beforehand. The pirate.
The pirate? Yeah. Okay, I really like that.
Yeah, the whole like she's basically the Avatar, bro.
Yeah,
like she's the bridge between the spirit world.
It was dope. Yeah,
that was fucking awesome. Like I loved it, bro. I don't know why people like. I'm not saying people disliked it. But like there was a lot of like controversy with like what episodes that felt like more filler, and I think that's only because fucking season 2 was so like story driven, and especially when they took whenever Moff Gideon took Grogu, and like the whole fucking like last 3 episodes were about getting Grogu back. We need to get Grogu back. The whole time he was like on a mission, and this time it's just like they're just doing their thing, they're just being Mandalorian. Yeah. But yeah, okay, so everyone goes back to Mandalore now. Episode 7.
The spies.
Before the season finale, like last week's episode.
Remember what happened in this episode.
Remember, they all go back to Mandalore. And then this is, the one where Paz Vizsla dies.
Oh, yes, you're right. Okay. Yeah.
What do you think, bro? What do you think of the episode? I love this episode.
I love it,
This is probably, like, besides the finale, even though we'll get into the finale in a second. Besides the finale, this was, like, probably hands down the best episode of the season.
Think so? Besides the finale?
The finale, I'm like, it's bittersweet.
I'm ready to hear your talks on that one. But, yeah, I like this episode a lot.
I still think this finale was good, but we'll get to it in a second.
Okay.
Yeah, this one was definitely, like, hands down, like, the best. Like I said, I just love seeing the Mandalorian do what they do.
How was it seeing them, like, just go back to Mandalore, like... like being there.
Well, I mean, you know, like, whenever whenever like Bo-Katan saves Din Djarin, it's very like, it is very like, it was very like surreal, you know, and it doesn't really look anything like it used to, obviously. It is very like, not sad, but like there were times where I was just like, damn, like that's crazy, you know, like they're really out here. Like this isn't Mandalore, you know. Like I know what Mandalore looks like. This in it. It was really sad.
When did Mandalore fall?
When?
Yeah,
During the Empire. So when the Empire rose, they fell.
Okay.
Seeing how Moff Gideon took the Darksaber from Bo-Katan was interesting. The fact that she just surrendered because she thought it'd save her people and it didn't. And it just shows how evil Moff Gideon really was. It's just a fuck, dude. I don't know. Like it's just so like powerful, you know.
Yeah.
It's just dope. Seeing the survivors was crazy. Like the Mandalorian who never left.
Though the ones who were on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool. Seeing the armorer like actually like go, like be part of the crew that actually like she's just not like being the leader. She's like going out there with her soldiers, basically.
And helping, yeah.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
So she just makes the armor and stuff. Is she kind of like she's the leader of them all?
I guess so. She just seems like the wisest one. She's the one that like runs it, you know. She's the one that like bathes them in the water and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. So what's up? Before we move on to the finale, what's up with the what is the thing that they have on
the crest, like shit.
Yeah, like with the thing the thing that was in the water.
Mythosaur.
Like, yes, the mythosaur.
Okay, I don't know much about the mythosaur. I probably know as much as you do. But like, and maybe I should know more. I don't remember it entirely. But it was really cool. You know, them just like, you know, seeing like the figure everywhere and then it being alive.
Actually being there.
Yeah, being real.
No one's ever seen it besides Bo-Katan?
I guess so.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So on to the finale.
Chapter 8.
Yeah. You want to give your thoughts 24. And then I'll give my thoughts?
Yeah, you go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's my thing. Finale was cool. I loved it. I love the action. I love seeing Din Djarin go off. I love seeing all the Mandalorian go off, including Bo-Katan.
Even Grogu.
Dude, that's one thing we needed to mention.
Yeah,
I don't really like how they gave him the robot.
I don't either. It was funny for that one episode. It was like kind of cool.
It was cool, just because that showed, like, it helped Grogu get more into the action. You know, it's like, you know, I might be, you know, not able to talk and be so young, but I'm not an idiot. You know,
right?
Like I'm 55 years old or around there. We don't know exactly how old he is now, but I'm over 50 years old. Like I'm y'all other, like fuck you guys. You know, like I'm gonna tell you, like I'm gonna split you up from fighting. I'm gonna do that. Like it's cool that he's like gets to like be part of it now. But yeah, so it's really cool getting to see Grogu like actually like help out. And I mean, we saw him do that before with just the Force. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of hard because I still don't think he should have left Luke.
No,
but that's just me. I feel like they did it just to piss us off.
Yeah, just to make it a little change, I guess.
Yeah, well, whatever. Fuck you, Dave Filoni. Dave Filoni rips my heart out every fucking time. We didn't talk about fucking Jar Jar Binks saving fucking Grogu.
Oh my god, yeah. What episode was that?
That was... Oh man, I think that was...
Is his name Jar Jar, like, Binks? Like, when he was
when he was a Jedi?
Yeah.
No, there's his name, but I forgot his fucking name. I think it was the Foundling. Yeah, it was the Foundling. Okay, well, anyways, real fast, we have to talk about that. I fucking love the fact that they brought him back just to be the savior of fucking Grogu, bro. Especially after, you know, him almost killing himself because the Star Wars community is the Star Wars community and they fucking are toxic assholes. Yeah. Okay.
He got his moment.
He had his redemption.
Yeah.
Fucking love him, bro. He's so good. Okay, but anyways, so let's go back to the finale. But my thing is they just set up so much for us like not to feel anything. Like this shouldn't have been an easy fight. And to me just felt like the Mandalorian one. Like obviously like actually I don't know, I don't remember exactly, but like during the big fight, I'm pretty sure like some Mandalorian either died or were shown dying. But to me it just felt too easy.
Still?
Yeah, cuz like for example, they separated Grogu and Din Djarin.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, like in the first 5 minutes, whenever Din Djarin escapes, in the first fucking 5 minutes, Grogu's back with him.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, man. Like, at least give us a little bit more time. Like, it's dumb. Obviously, like, they were both going to be okay because, you know, Din is the Mandalorian and Grogu makes the show.
Yeah.
You know?
And
he
more.
doesn't make the show. He's fucking merchandise.
Yeah.
They can market the shit out of him.
I see where you're coming from. I thought the same thing, like, at the very beginning whenever Grogu was back with him, like, so quickly.
Yeah.
I was like, But it just, you know, kept moving on. Carry on.
And then whenever, like, that guy who dove the fucking ship down.
Axe or whatever.
Axe, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Fuck, whatever his name is. How you, like, blew up the window and just flew out.
Yeah. That was too easy?
It's not that it was too easy. Like, that makes sense. But, like, you know, I want to see some
struggle.
Tragedy. Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, damn. I thought they were going to show us, like, him trying to actually get out before, you know, it crashed and stuff.
Like, not being able to or something like that.
Yeah. And I was like, damn, he just
like, I think, okay, so whenever he was crashing the plane, I was like, oh, fuck. He's going to sacrifice himself, you know? Great. Awesome.
That would have been dope.
For him.
Yeah.
But I think it would have been even, I think it would have been even stronger. Let me tell you why I think it would have been even stronger.
Talk to me.
So, Paz Vizsla died. He's basically, like, not second in command.
But I know.
But you can read, like, he's like, besides Din and Bo-Katan, he's second in command to the armor, right?
The armor, yeah.
Axel, what the fuck his name is? I don't know his fucking Axel.
The leader,
the fuck his name is.
The leader of that group.
The other leader, yeah, which Bo-Katan now leads everybody, or not everybody, but she leads, you know, that group.
Them two.
He's basically like the top of that group,
yeah,
not including Bo-Katan or Din Djarin.
Yeah.
So imagine if both of them, you know, the people who were basically like fighting, who didn't agree with each other, they said that they both fucking sacrificed themselves. Oh, powerful, bro! It was missing the writing, like, yo, like I had it, it was there, but that's okay. Like, I don't.
That would have been good. That would have been good.
And I don't think people need to die.
No,
I'm not one of those. I don't think like people need to die for it to be like make it good or whatever.
But it would have.
But to me, it was just like there was so much, like there was such high stakes and not enough, like.
There's no way they have plans for him.
Maybe.
What?
I mean, bro, you don't know the Mandalorian, bro. You don't know from this.
You're right. You're right. I don't know enough. I'll stop talking.
Like they even mentioned Death Watch, which was pretty cool, which you probably don't know.
I don't.
Yeah, so that's okay. But one last point. Two more points. First, how do you feel about Grogu saving their lives the way he did? Do you think that was cool? Do you think that was bad? Like, what's your take on it?
I don't really know. Like, I think it was like obviously I think it was cool. It was, you know, like damn, like he just did that.
Mm-hmm.
But should he be able to do that? Like, so since he's not, you know,
like fully trained,
yeah.
See, that was one thing that like a lot of people hated about the sequels. How like easy Rey had it, but like if you really think about it, so did Luke. Like,
yeah.
Freddie Prinze Jr. He went on a rant, and I'm not gonna talk about it. But you know, he voiced Kanan. He knows obviously a lot more than we do. You know, he was like Dave Filoni's like boy. You know, he played Kanan in Rebels. So he knows obviously a lot more, and he even says in that rant that like he knows way more about the Force than most of us do, because George Lucas taught Dave Filoni, and Dave Filoni taught Freddie Prinze Jr. So he went on a whole rant, and he was like, you know, so did Luke, and that fucking like blew my mind. I'm like, holy shit, he's right. Like no time flat, he fucking learned how to do it. And I mean, don't get me wrong, he also has the ability to use his emotions, not like the Jedi. You know. Like, if Grogu's mad, he's going to use it more. If he's scared, he's going to use it more. If he's, you know, if he's, like, his loved ones are around him, so he's going to fucking use it more. Yeah, like, he's going to, like, he almost basically has, like, the potential to go to the dark side. But, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know where it's going to go.
So, what do you think? You think he...
I don't know.
How do you feel about that scene? Kind of like me. It's eh.
I'm not torn either way.
Yeah.
Obviously, they weren't gonna die. Like, no shot they were gonna die.
Oh, either way, yeah. Like,
yeah. So it's like I think that's the best. Like seeing what they were in, what position they were in. I think that's the best way. It's not the first time we've seen it. it might be the first time you see it. You've seen someone use a force like that. But it's not the first time like we've seen. Like I was crying. Like I wasn't crying, but I was like getting emotional. I was like, holy shit! Like I fucking love these 3 people. You know. So yeah, I don't know. I was getting emotional. Okay, so the last point before we ask the final question, which I don't even think we should, honestly, because it's gonna be yes. But do you think they should? I'm pretty sure it's already confirmed for season 4. But do you think they should continue, or do you think it should have stopped there?
I'm always like this whenever it comes to more seasons. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna enjoy it.
That's really good.
If there's more story to tell, go for it. But I think that this could have been a good stopping point.
Fair enough. That's a great way to put it. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like as long as they do it right, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
But also I want to make a bet. You know how they're making a movie. You know what the 3 new movies, right? You know how they're making one like after with Ray. After the sequels with Ray.
Oh no, I didn't know they were making one after.
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be like way.
They're making
before.
one way before.
Oh okay.
And they're making one like in the middle of it.
Oh okay.
And then they're making one way after.
Oh okay. Talk to me.
I bet you $5. Obviously, I don't know when the fuck the movie's coming out. I bet you $5 that Grogu shows up as like not an adult, but like he's gonna be at least like 100 something.
You can see that from a mile away, bro.
Oh yeah, you think so?
I don't want to make that bet.
Fair enough. All right.
I'm hoping they do though. Yeah. That'd be dope.
All right, so give the whole season a rating.
Season 3, I'm gonna give it like a 8.5. What you think?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I think I have to agree. 8.5 or 8.
8.5 or 8.
Yeah, there were just some episodes where I was like, a lot of like more filler, which again isn't a bad thing. It's obviously not as fans of the show what we want to see.
Yeah.
But it's like some people were saying, it's definitely world building.
Yeah.
They're getting ready to expand it with Ahsoka and stuff like that. So
it just makes it the process easier for them to expand it.
Exactly.
So it has to be done.
Yep, I agree. Okay,
Let me ask you.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
What?
Go ahead. Wasn't expecting
Mal.
that.
Is season 3 of The Mandalorian worth the watch?
Of course, it always is. Every season of Mandalorian is worth the watch. Mandalorian is worth the watch.
Definitely is. Watch season 1. Watch season 2. Watch season 3.
Watch everything, bro.
Watch season 4 when it comes out. I say that, and I need to watch all the animated series.
Yeah, you need
so
to watch Clone Wars.
Yeah, I need to get busy.
Bad Batch. Hey, bro, you gotta watch it before Ahsoka comes out.
I do. I'm gonna get to it, bro. I promise.
That's what he's been saying for the last 2 years, ladies and gentlemen.